Hello and welcome to my channel, Unboxing with KJ. I'm KJ and it's truly a pleasure to have you watching today. If you're like me, you've often wondered, what's for dinner? It's just a constant question that I've had for many years. It's been a struggle to try to figure out some healthy meals where I don't have to go out and pick up something from fast food or order from a restaurant. It's just been a real chore. One of the things that's worked for me the past couple of months is home delivery meals. Now, this is the only one I've tried. I've been paying for them myself. This is Home Chef. You can see my handy dandy cookbook here where I've been cooking several meals. And I wanted to share with you, in case you've been wondering and looking for a home solution yourself on what to cook, that this may be something that you try and hopefully I can help you out after you watch my video. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm going to be cooking a meal that was actually in this box. There were 4 meals that came here. If you want to check me out unboxing this video, just click down below. I have the link there for when I actually pulled this meal out. And if you're coming back, welcome back. This was the meal that I decided to cook, called the chili lime salmon. Ooh, this is the one that excited me when I opened it up. So one of the things about Home Chef that I enjoy when I go on the website, they have a description about the meal, and I'm kind of a nerd, so I like to read it. And so I'm going to share it with you. It says chili lime salmon with roasted chahotes, excuse me, and mojo de ajo. If you can help me pronounce that, chahotes. I didn't know what a chahotes was, so I'm excited about it. It is prepared by Chef Nigel Palmer with Home Chef, and so it says, vibrant flavors are the name of the game for this meal, bringing some celebratory vibes to your midweek seafood meal. The flaky texture and familiar deliciousness of salmon make it perfect for cooking quickly. I like that. In a hot pan, and seasoning with a sweet herbaceous mojito lime rub. Sounds good. Chahote squash, similar in flavor and texture to zucchini. It's like zucchini. Yep, that's this one. Is an ideal partner for the bold, healthy flavors of this dish. Vivacious vibes and bright bites all around. Okay, so I totally butchered that commercial, but it's all good. I was very interested in it because I like salmon, and you know, if you want to click down below in the video that I have there in the link to find out a little bit more about me and why I started using these services, that go kind of more into detail. But when I did have cooking experiences, I just kind of really didn't know what to do. And one of the things I like about Home Chef is this is very original for me. I would have never put salmon together with a mojito lime or paid any attention to any of these ingredients. So it looked very appealing to me. So, and just looking at the ingredients that's here, we have some cilantro, which is good. And this is just an order for 2 people. It's just me. I'm a single person. I do have 2 adult children. If they're here, then I'll just, share with one of them. If they're both here, then yeah, would have to get something else to eat because it's only 2 portions, but typically it's just me. And so I would use one for dinner and then one for lunch. So I have the cilantro, and then next we have the feature, which I couldn't seem to pronounce too well, the chahotes, which when I opened this up, honestly, in the box, I kind of sort of thought it was an apple because I couldn't remember what I ordered, but this looks interesting. I'm going to smell it. It doesn't smell like anything. I like to smell stuff since I was little. And so the next thing, do you sniff your food too? I do. And then we have a lime, pretty good looking lime here. And then we have, I didn't do the onion yet, just 1 red onion. And then we have 2 garlic cloves. And then we have some cheese here called crumbled cotija cheese, which I've actually never heard of. And for me, I don't even know what I'm going to be using this with the dish, but it looks like it's probably not enough cheese, and I'm just judging because I like cheese. I have a cheese problem, but I have to share with you, Home Chef has been really good. Again, you can see all the meals that I've been ordering from them with having the proper amount of flavor for their meals. It's just I have a cheese problem, and when I see it, I'm thinking, gosh, this isn't enough. Maybe I should have some extra or something. And then this is what I'm really excited about, the mojito lime seasoning. And so I would have never put mojito lime on salmon because I don't really know how to cook. This is just my solution to cooking, to being able to cook. Okay, and so let's jump into the card. I like these. These come with your Home Chef meals, and this is, if I do a good job, this is what it should look like after I cook it. Doesn't that look good? Okay, and so it does tell you in the front the prep and cook time about 40 to 50 minutes. that it should be cooked within 3 days, which I usually adhere to these. So in the little card that I read to you saying that it's a good midweek meal, that's good for me because I do work full time and I don't want some, super difficult meal I have to prepare after work. And it says the spice level is mild. So in looking at this mojito lime seasoning, I guess it won't be too spicy, which is good, especially, on the tummy there, although I do like spicy food. And so then on the back of the card, it tells you actually how to prepare the meal. And so I'm not going to show you how I cook this because, I don't think you want to watch me cook. It's not necessarily a bad thing, and I'm pretty neat with it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I have one pot, one pan, another bigger kind of pot, and then maybe another pan. So maybe 2 pots, 2 pans. I don't have a whole lot of cooking stuff, but I've been able to do pretty okay for myself with these. It will tell you on the back, and so just to watch me cook, it's kind of like it'll say use 2 pans, and then I'll cook one with the meat, and then I'll plate it and then use it again because that's just kind of what I do. I'm not really fancy, but I'm cooking now with this. And it will tell you what kind of pan: a baking sheet, 2 mixing bowls, a medium oven safe nonstick pan. And then it will tell you, which doesn't come in the kit, that you need olive oil, salt, pepper, and cooking spray. Now, I do have different seasonings that I use as far as a little salt and pepper. I'm just guessing because I've been using these for a while. It's probably just to flavor the meat, the salmon beforehand, in addition to the flavoring here. And olive oil I do keep, which I've been really excited about olive oil the past couple of months. I used to just use regular oil, but I like olive oil. And so with that in mind, I'm gonna cook it. And so when you see me come back, I will show you my prepared meal, and let's see if it looks as delicious as this card. And I'll give you my little rating on it and let you know what I think, and maybe it can be an option for you. Hello, my dear friends. I'm back and dinner is ready. I'm ready to eat. Thanks for sticking with me. It's been about an hour or so that I prepared the meal, as I shared with you. You didn't really want to see me cook it, did you? Although I do love cooking videos. I find them very, very relaxing. But, I told you I just have like one pot, and I just kind of put everything together. One pot, one pan. It's nothing really too fancy. But here's my meal. Here is the chili lime salmon. What do you think? What do you think? Ooh, looks pretty good. So I'm gonna rate it for you. Smelling it, I gotta tell you, it smells really, really good. It smells really good. I told you I smell everything. I can smell my food. It's just me, right? And so let's dig right in. Let me tell you what I think. Who better than to have dinner with than you? I still have my little card here that the Home Chef people said about, how it's supposed to take flaky texture and mojito chili. So let's see how it tastes. It's good. It's good. It's really good. It's very good. Here's the sauce. I'm sorry. I know you're not supposed to talk with food in your mouth, right? Here is the mojo de ajo sauce, which I did look up. The translation, it says, was gravy sauce. I think that's what it said. And it's absolutely delicious. It's really good on here. Very, very nice. Very nice. The salmon has a great texture to it. The flavor of the mojito lime rub is very, very good. I'm very happy. Very happy. Now, for the chahotes. Let's see. The cheese that I said that I usually probably want more. I don't really need more for this recipe. I just have it here while I'm eating. It's the cojita cheese. I actually went on top of the chahotes, which I wasn't expecting. I don't know, because I didn't really read the recipe all the way through, like in detail. I was reading it, but I speed read. So let's see. It's good too. It's good. It's a very it's funny. I only put a little Lowry's and pepper on top of them, But the juice that comes over from the salmon here with the sauce, very good. Very good flavor. And oddly, the cheese on top gives it a very nice kick. I would have never ever put cheese on top of this squash-like vegetables. As a matter of fact, I would have never bought it in the first place. So, very, very good. I'm not a big fan of onions. I have them here in the meal because it came with it. So, it's good just to add flavor, but I'm not really, you know, biting too much into the onion, but it's very good. So, it's kind of good to sit and chillax, enjoy a good meal. Simple. Again, this works for me. Curious what works for you. Do you like to read recipes and go to the store and pick up the items? I absolutely do not. I like reading my little card, putting the little items together, cooking it, and having a really good meal. And as you can see, it looks, I like the picture. It really does. Very, very good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Very good. It has a little, it says it's not too spicy, which it isn't, but the lime is giving it an extra kick. It's giving it an extra kick, which I really like. It's good. I'm gonna sprinkle some cheese on top of my salmon. I think I'm gonna do that in a second, but I really like this this vegetable. It's very good. It's really good. I think I will have just a little teeny bite of the onion. It's good. The onion gave it a nice kick. So overall, I'm going to give this dish an A. I like to kind of rate things A, B, C, D, F. Makes it easy. A, excellent. B, good. C, average. D, okay. F, fail. You know, old-fashioned public school rating scale. And it's an A. Really, really good. Very nice. It's different. And I like the lime, the texture in there. Very nice. I'm looking at the paper here. It said it's supposed to have bold, healthy flavors. Remember the little commercial I did for you? It does have bold, healthy flavors. They were correct. And the mojito lime rub is sweet and herbaceous, because I couldn't think of how to describe it for you, except for that it's just really good. It really is. So go ahead, and if you think that you like these, or you have any more questions for me, go ahead and drop them down at the bottom. Again, if you think this is something that might work for you, a meal option, I'm going to drop a code at the bottom where you can actually get $30 off on your order. And I believe I get $30 too for referring. I've never really tried it, to be honest with you, but I am going to drop it there. And if you're interested, you would get $30 off your first box. And, maybe you can have a nice, delicious meal like this too. But again, this is really my dinner, so I'm gonna finish eating it, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was able to be helpful for you and give you an idea about what you might want to try for a meal sometime. Let me know. Let me know if you think you might want to order it, or what your meal options are. And thanks for sticking around with me, and looking forward to making another video that can help you out. Sayonara.